Hey guys, today we are back on the podcast Mind Games. Today we'll be talking about the serial killer Colin Pitchfork. He started killing back in 1983 to 1986. The first person he killed was Linda Mann in November 1983 and Don Ashworth in Derby in July 1986. He was arrested on the 19th September 1987 and sentenced to life imprisonment on the 22nd of January 1988 after pleading guilty to both murders. In 1983, 15-year-old Linda Mann took a shortcut on her way home from babysitting instead of taking her normal route home. She did not return, and her parents and neighbors spent the night searching for her. The next morning, she was found raped and strangled on a disordered path known locally as the Black Pad. The police found semen on her body and blood. After his first murder, he took 2 years off, and in 1985, Pitchfork sexually assaulted another 16-year-old girl, threatening her with a screwdriver and with a knife at her throat. He then went on another year after 1986. A 15-year-old girl named Dawn Ashworth left her home to visit a friend's house. Her parents expected her to return at 9:30 p.m. when she failed to do so they called the police to report her missing. 2 days later, her body was found in a wooded area near a footpath called 10-Pound Lane. She had been beaten, savagely raped, and strangled. The police found semen and more blood, and it was matched the same as the 1985 Linda Mann case. In 1987, police asked every local male between the ages of 16 and 34 to voluntarily give blood samples for DNA testing. A few days later, 1,000 men had been tested. In 1988, Pitchfork's colleagues at the bakery, 23-year-old Ian Kelly, who lived outside the area under investigation, was overheard in a pub discussing how he provided a blood sample on Pitchfork's behalf by using a fake passport to masquerade as Pitchfork. He had agreed to do this in exchange for $200 and took the test on 29th January 1987. The conversation during the lunchtime of the Saturday, 1st August 1987, was heard by other bakery colleagues, and 28-year-old Jackie Fogan of Flinkley reported it to the police. The vital tip-off was later credited with enabling Pitchfork's capture. Pitchfork had told Kelly that he wanted to avoid being harassed by police because of his last convictions. During Pitchfork's trial, he had admitted to sexually assaulting both of the girls and killing them. In June 2021, he was granted parole and released on license on September 1st that year. On November 19th, he was back in jail for license conditions. In June 2023, he had a second parole, and he did not get released yet again.
Wow. Jeez, I could never think someone could get away like that for that amount of time. That's really interesting, Cameron. Well, that's the end of this episode, guys. We'll see you next time on Mind Games.